Football Frenzy Plus, sponsored by McCloskey Kessler, starts now.
Nothing. Byron Andrew Talbot pitching it to Landon Bonvalet, who does the rest. 67-yard touchdown. It is 14-0 Byron. Student section cheering up. They are later cheering for the sack, but Andrew Talbot on defense doing one better. Look at this. He's going to hustle in for the pick, and this is going to set up a Caden Considine score. Byron's up 21-0 at the half. Dixon's first drive of the second half here. It's going to end in a 4-yard score from Landon Knigge. Byron up 21-7. Tigers would add another TD, and they would top the Dukes in this one, 28-7.
So a result that a lot of people may have expected there. This was a shocking result right here. Lena Winslow has dominated the conference, but early on, it's Noah Larson on the QB sneak for the 6-0 score. And then on the 2-point conversion, it's him once again. An odd formation that they elect to go with. It confuses Rick Aaron and the Lena Winslow Panthers. They need a score of their own, and they go to one of their best. Aiden Wild, the running back, bounces up and goes in for the touchdown. They do not get the 2-point conversion here. The handoff to Alex Schlichting, and he falls just 3 yards short. So it's 8-6 Stockton at this point. 3 minutes to go in the second quarter, and now Larson using his arm to find Morgan Haas for the touchdown. 16-6 in the late second quarter. Couldn't stay for the second half of this one, but Stockton blew it open. It was 38-14 as it went final.
Definitely an upset in that one.
Definitely an upset. Could shake up some things in the NUIC. Let's go to a Nick 10 game, shall we? Belvedere North taking on Freeport. They led 14-0 at halftime, and Xavier McElroy able to run pretty strong here. Then they pull out a trick play on 3rd and 17, and they find Nathan Alexander way down the field for the first down. He also had both touchdowns in the first half. They could have used the touchdown here because they missed the 35-yard field goal. That goes wide left, but their defense does its job. And then Andrew Bucci, the quarterback, throws it to Ben Booker, who does the rest for a 45-yard score. 21-0. The Blue Thunder shut out the Pretzels and get the win.
And now we're going to Jefferson and Hononegah, first home game for Hano in this one, and the stands were packed. We're going to start it off here. Indian starting running back Tyler Banker could not be denied, cashing in for the score to start it off. Next, it was the defense's turn, and on their second possession, Jayhawks had the ball popped from their hands. Right after, it was a quick score as they would get the ball here inside of the Jefferson 20. Tyler Banker again bulldozing his way into the end zone. Ball security issues continue for Jefferson. Flies out of the players' hands here in the massive pileup. Then before the siren rang, zeros at the end of the first, Indians would get out to a 21-0 lead, but then in the second quarter, Jayhawks finding some life, seeing Mike Townsend Jr. take this catch all the way to the house for Jefferson's biggest offensive play. And final in this one, Hano would take this one 28-12. And finally here, Boylan, Nick 10. This is a game we did not see in Frenzy, so new for Frenzy Plus here. Visiting the E-Rebs in a matchup of two 0-1 teams looking for a victory here. Second quarter here, East up 7-0. We had Caden Gates for Boylan finding a seam on the outside, just shy of the first down. Boylan would, though, lose 15 on a personal foul. Now it is Dominic Cacciatore trying to keep the drive going. Got Caden Pettick forcing him into a 7-yard loss. Got a back and forth here until Jared Quizzes a hard back to bring down. Somehow makes 5 yards out of what looked like nothing on this one. Couple plays later, this time breaking away for 16 near the red zone. The E-Rebs would come up empty-handed though. Turnover on downs. Borland had about 1:30 left in the first half, trying to make something happen here. Cacciatore getting the pass tipped by the E-Reb, and Rico Melendez scooping the pick off the ground, ending the half. Borland, however, takes over the second half, turning a 7-0 deficit into a 21-7 victory. How about that? That is why you play 4 quarters, Ryan.
That is certainly that, and throughout those 4 quarters, it was extremely cold at all these games. The one jacket that I had was not enough. I saw people in the stands at Lena Winslow. They had multiple coats on. It was a brisk one for sure.
It was. I had my half sip on knowing it was going to be a little chilly, but should have probably bought another jacket as well to stay warm. Was able to manage, but it looked like kind of more week 6 of the season as opposed to week 2 given the temperatures that we had.
Well, we hope you guys are all warming up at home. We sure are in the studio, but we're going to take a quick break, and we will be right back on Football Frenzy Plus.